I flew an electric-powered plane with floats off of snow today. The temperature was slightly above freezing, but the snow was wet and sticky. Another thing, when I first plugged in the battery, the servos were slow to move, and that kind of scared me, but then it changed and they were moving quickly. I'm thinking it was just cold sitting in the car for about a half an hour. I was hoping that the snow had been packed down enough and that it wouldn't be so hard getting off, but it was just too sticky. The plane always wanted to nose forward even though I was holding like full up elevator. I tried it on different places around the field, thinking maybe the snow was thinner there and it wouldn't sink in as far, but it didn't make any difference. At this point, I figured I had three options. I could give up, I could try to hand launch it, or I could go on top of this tiny hill and see if it can't slide down that and pick up more speed. I had done that before. My concern was it would get to the bottom and not take off nose over, but it took off. I flew around pretty gentle because I was a little worried about the strength of the battery. It does have monitoring where it sends voltage readings back to the transmitter. There was one time when it was colder and I gave it full throttle all of a sudden, and I could see a glitch where it seemed like it kind of starved for electricity. Well, it was kind of fun flying this plane again. I never did fly it off of water last summer. I usually always do that a few times during the summer. Getting off water is not easy, but it's easier than wet snow. Maybe if I put tape on the entire bottom of the float, maybe it would slide better. I think somebody suggested that. I did add some tape right at the front of the floats. I haven't done any flying off the lake near my house this year because it hasn't been cold up until the last week. There's just a few people fishing, actually just two that I spotted today, and there's been no four-wheelers or snowmobiles or anything like that, so I don't really want to risk it on the ice.